Good evening. I'm Mary Burch on the evening watch at the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York. It's about 3Z on March 16th, 2024, and in this video I'll be giving a brief update on Tropical Cyclone 18U in the southeastern Indian Ocean basin. First, taking a look at the visible satellite imagery for 18U, you can see we do have this broad area of convection about 160 nautical miles off the northwest coast of Australia. And as we come into daytime, you can see that we do have a low-level center about here with showing that the convection is being sheared off to the west of the system at this present moment. Now let's take a look at the latest forecasted track from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center in Hawaii. As you can see, from the latest advisory at the 16th at 0Z, the position was near 17.5 south by 114.5 east with maximum sustained winds of 35 knots, and the system has tracked on a northwesterly heading over the last few hours with a speed of 4 knots. The JTWC has the system then moving towards the west over the next 36 hours before a slow turn towards the southwest through the 18th at 0Z, and then the system is expected to begin slowly moving towards the west and continuing to strengthen to maximum sustained winds of 55 knots by the 21st at 0Z. However, there still remains some uncertainty in the exact track of the system, which is why the JTWC has outlined a broad area of gale wind radius danger for much of the region. Looking at the uncertainty that is being shown with this system and how it's expected to track based on the Ensemble Members, the Euro shows a similar setup as the GFS. So for this, I will be showing the GFS Ensemble Members pressure centers, which are denoted in red. And as you can see, as we push through time, by around the 17th, we do begin to see the uncertainty of where the ensemble members are predicting the low level center to be, as in we've got now two distinct areas of where the system is being projected by the ensemble members. And then that does continue to grow, with even having some of the members even far south as the northwest coast of Australia by the 18th. And then that does continue. However, we do begin to see that westward path is expected to resume around the around March 19th, and then continue, and as the system moves towards the west over the next several days. However, we do have some outliers of some of the system remaining closer to the coast by the 22nd. Lastly, I would like to show how the system is expected to impact the seas for the system. This is with the system. This is the 12Z model run on the 15th by the GFS. As you can see, we have a low-level center, and then as we progress through time, the system remains quasi-stationary before we're getting close to the coast, with much of the area of high seas on the western side of the system, and then by the and then continuing to strengthen, and then by the 21st, the system does begin to move towards the west, with even higher seas around the center of the system. This is can also be shown that the deterministic model is showing the system further to the south compared to the joint Typhoon Warning Center's track, which is why the Joint Typhoon Warning Center does have that broad area of potential for the for 30 knot wind radii for the system. So it is to note that we should continue to monitor anybody in the region between Dampier to the far northwest coast of Australia should continue to monitor this over the next couple of days and see how the system does, as we will be continuing to monitor it as well for interest for any vessels in the area. So please make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on LinkedIn to receive all the latest weather and routing news. Once again, this is Mary Burch from the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center. Stay connected and safe.